Yo. Hey, what's up, good people? It's your boy Dennis Ngango, and welcome back to Defining. Today, it's another DMC, and we're going to be doing a mid-year life review. And by we, I mean both you and I. So I'm going to do it in the video, and then you're going to get to do it in the comment section below. So that's going to be quite exciting, touching base with you guys. Once again, looking back at 2019 and seeing how far we've come with our goals, as well as where we see ourselves going for the rest of the year. Before I get into the video, number one, make sure to watch the video all the way through to the end to find out who exactly won the TD Jakes crushing book. So make sure to tune to the end to find out about that. And then secondly, if you're new to Defining, if you're new to this stock or site YouTube, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, become a part of the conversation, because really here at Defining, we're all about wholesome conversations. Alright, so before we get into the mid-year life review, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy doing the DMCs with you guys. It's nice getting to have a different type of conversation on the internet. I think a lot of stuff like the Defining Love series, like, you know, we're always chopping onions out there, so it's nice to do these DMCs where people get to really speak about their circumstances. And I love how everyone supports one another in the comment section. For this mid-year life review video, I thought it would be really dope to look at it in 3 simple steps. Number 1, looking back. Number 2, looking present. And number 3, looking ahead. Number 1, when it comes to looking back, it's about looking at the past 6 months and thinking about some of your great achievements that you're really proud of and has really stood out for, you know, the year that is 2019. I think on my side, number 1, the main thing that stood out is definitely graduation. Everybody back home say graduation? Yeah. Graduation. So I'm really psyched up about, you know, the fact that graduation happened this year. Of course, as you know, those who are studying, it goes left, right, and everywhere in between. So I'm really happy that I got out of, you know, that battlefield. I think as well, for those of you who don't know, I'm a first-generation South African. My parents literally came to this country for me to be educated and to have better opportunities. I know a lot of people think about, you know, how does Dennis stay motivated? How does he get through everything? How does he balance stuff? And to be honest, me being in this country, and I've said it in my TED talk as well, that me being in South Africa is like my greatest opportunity. So having gotten my degree and having shared that moment with my parents is definitely top 2 moments, not only for 2019 but for the year as a whole. Number 2, something that definitely has stood out for the year is definitely Defining. Everybody back home watching, say Defining. Yeah, Defining. I think Defining has been something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. So as you know, the channel was first called Defining Dennis, which was my journey of self-discovery, which was really dope, but I felt that it limited the number of stories I could tell. I've addressed this in a couple of other videos, but you know, now that I got your attention, might as well just do it again. And yeah, so with Defining, I knew in November already that I needed to change the direction of the channel, and it only happened in Feb. And you know why? During those months, I was afraid, I was crippled, I was scared, because I was just like, how are we gonna even make this dream a reality? How are we gonna make it work? And literally looking at the content we've been able to produce, even looking at how well, you know, the new Defining Love with OK Wasabi and Sasha is doing, like that alone just shows, you know, we've really come a long way. And with Defining, like every day it grows into something new, and I've realized it means not only so much to me but the people watching. I see the DMs, there's a couple of people who are like constant commenters, and I won't lie to you, I always comment back saying thank you. I appreciate the support, because that's really it. Like if I could name a few: Rory, Ngasi, Hlengiwe, Pelisa, Busang. Yeah, homeboy, I always look forward to your chats and how you low-key drag me as well. Dineo, I know there's Dineo as well. So there's a couple of people who really watch the channel and comment on everything, and just know I appreciate you guys. And Makande as well. Everybody who's constantly commenting, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. That is just a few. So for those of you who are wondering, do I see the comments? Now you know. I do. Outside of that, another thing that I'm very proud of, I made a list. So graduation, Defining. Number 3 is definitely mental space. I think once you leave school and you then like get into the working world, which brings its own challenges, I still feel like there's still a big weight that is taken off your shoulders. And I think from that, my mental space has really become better. I've spoken about it in previous videos where I am prone to get very anxious with life, and yeah, this year I think I've really dealt with it in a better way, and I'm really happy with where my mental space is. I think another thing to be proud of is working full-time as well, while juggling, defining, and trying to also balance, some fitness goals here and there. I am really proud of the fact that I'm able to be a professional industrial engineer. Like, I never get used to the sound of that, and I'm really proud of the fact that I'm able to do that, and then 5 minutes later I'm able to do like cool things like this with you guys. Like, that for me is like the coolest thing. So I'm really proud of that, and I do that job well as well, which is so cool. The fact that I can do that well and I can do this well, and things just come together. Another side note, something I'm really proud of as well, is my understanding of the Bible. So don't really get too spiritual on the channel, but I am one of those people who battle to read the Bible. And if you guys want me to do a bit of a video regarding that, let me know in the comment section. But I battled to read the Bible growing up because I was only familiar, I think, with the New King James Version, and also I was one of those people who had like all those snippets and all the photos in my gallery with like the quotable Bible verses. And now I'm at a stage where, like, for the past couple of months, where I really believe the word and I can relate to it a lot more, and I engage with it better, where it actually becomes like a principal part of my life. So I'm really chuffed with how I perceive the Bible and how I perceive, God's word. Because at the end of the day, what happens is you end up being able to understand the different versions of God. Like, sometimes in my case, I've known God to be a savior and only that. And then recently I've gotten to know him as a healer, as a friend, and all those other different dimensions of who he is, which is brilliant. So that's another thing that I'm proud of. So that was number one, looking back. Number two is looking present, and that is really just identifying how far you've come with some of your goals. Channel wise, I'm happy. Work wise, we're getting there. There's a couple of challenges, but we're pushing through. And then I think two key areas that I really need to focus on is definitely my physical well-being. And I know I mentioned that a lot, not because I think my physical wellness is the pits, but just because I grew up overweight, and it might not be like this for a lot of other people, but I know for myself, I disqualified myself from the idea of being great in certain things based on my physical capabilities. I didn't necessarily participate the most in sport or in things like jogging or running, simply because I already decided early on that I was not going to be good at that, and I didn't want to delve into the shame of, because growing up, there's a big shame and stigma being overweight. So I think from my side, really, I've reached a space now where I've realized that I'm actually, like, when I jog, I enjoy it so much, and I run really well, and my times are actually quite good. So I do that quite well, and I think life is so limitless, and you can become anything you want to. And I think through pushing my physical goals, I'm really just allowing myself to push that agenda and just allow myself to be anything I wish and would like myself to be. So yeah, physical goals. And then definitely relationships. I think the relationships have taken a bit of a step back this year, because I've been focusing on my goals so much, and I think I need to just become better with engaging with those who are close to me. That's something that a big area that I need to put a lot of attention on. I'm that person who replies to DMs and WhatsApp messages over a couple of days, so if I haven't responded to you and you're watching this video, at least you know now your boy wants to work on it. So that's definitely that. So looking present, those are two key areas I really want to work on, and I'm really just proud of the progress of the channel, the progress of work, and the progress of my well-being. And I think a third one would be personal growth. That's something I'm always big on, and I have this quote in my journal that says, "Personal growth isn't about becoming a different person. It's about fundamentally changing how you interact with who you are already." So I find that really dope. And yeah, personal growth, physical well-being, and working on relationships. And then with regards to looking ahead, you know, we got another 6 months to go before the end of 2019. And I think with regards to looking ahead, let's all just pick a word or a phrase that will sum up the next few months. So I did a bit of homework and I thought about it deeply, and it actually comes from an interaction with one of my bosses at work. So we had a late night meeting, and what happened is we then were together afterwards and spoke about how the meeting went. And I do this thing where whenever I'm with someone who's older or has greater wisdom, even if they're 2 years older, 3 years, 10 years, 50 years older than I am, I always tell them that Oprah said we should always ask those that are older than us what's one thing we can learn from them. And my boss said to me that one piece of advice he would give is do not be afraid. And I know you might have seen that quote that said, you know, do not be afraid is mentioned over 365 times in the Bible. So that's, you know, one for each day. But really, I promise you, those are my words, my phrase for the rest of the years. Do not be afraid. I think it really just emphasizes where I'm at mentally, with regards to the goals that I'd like to achieve, and with regards to just believing in myself, because you know, sometimes you're too scared to even be confident or have that utmost belief in you. So that's why I'm saying my phrase is do not be afraid. And I'm gonna take it in with me regarding the next couple of months and just use it as my mantra to keep me motivated and inspired. And just remember that the fact that I'm alive means that there's something inside of me that has power and can really change my surroundings and my world. So yeah, my mid-year life review, looked behind, looked present, and looking ahead. I chose my phrases, and right now I'd like to really engage with you guys in the comment section. Let me know where you stand with those three factors. Last but not least, with regards to the winner of the TD Jakes Crushing book, I know this is going to be quite exciting, but we don't have only one, but we have two winners because your boy's feeling twice as nice. So I used a YouTube comment, a random YouTube comment picker online. You'll see the screenshots now. The very first winner, which I'm very excited about and who's absolutely very deserving, is Linda. You are a big commenter on the channel as well, so congratulations. And then secondly, as you guys will see now, I used the YouTuber random picker URL again to pick the winner, and the second person was the BMO tribe. So make sure to slide into my DMs on the gram, so that, or just comment below with your email address so that I can get in touch with you and we can figure out how exactly we can get this very amazing book, TD Jakes Crushing, to you. And yeah, let me know. But yes guys, this is today's episode of DMCs with Dennis. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm sure you can feel it through the camera, through the lens, through the TV screen, that I really enjoy having these conversations with you. And I think defining is really just about creating these moments, because you know what, at the end of the day, we both fucking matter and we both gonna freaking make it. All right, so I hope you're ready. It's June, brand new month, brand new fresh start, brand new opportunities, brand new mindset. Let's keep that energy going. And yes, I hope you guys are feeling the mustard jersey. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and you know the drill. I've mentioned it in the community page. In order for the Defining Love episode with America to drop, make sure to get us to 7K subscribers. So tell your friends about the channel and let's just grow the community. I know a lot of you are keeping nice things to yourselves. And listen, I'm not gonna fight with you guys, but I know a lot of you are keeping Defining to yourselves, and it's your safe space. I get it. You want to treasure the moments, you know what I'm saying? You wanna just, you know, keep these things to yourself. But I think, be fair. Let your friends know about Defining, share the channel with them, and let's just share the good things and the goodness that we get from here. So Make sure to comment below, let me know about your mid-year life review. And with regards to Motivation Monday, I know a few of you have been checking Spotify. I'll be updating it with the latest episode, so tomorrow morning, Monday morning, or whenever you're watching this, check it out on Spotify for your weekly dose of Monday motivation. My name is Dennis Ngango. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until we chat again.